pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's halftime, she get full finna leave the...
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins.
Jaxson Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jaxson Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Here comes a return from the end zone.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Throwing right away on the game's first play. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And the Bengals first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Cincinnati.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Bengals nothing. Jaxson Sanders to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Good for Bengals. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Jaxson Sanders, 48.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, Can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Nick snap on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Bengals.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Nix. Flush to his right. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
27-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A play fake. Now Dart in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. B.J. Hill gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 53 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Miami.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At the Bengals 12-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11. To the air again goes Dart. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ollie Gordon. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead.
Bengals 7.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Bombers, ready!
From the shotgun, here's the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack. Second down, Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. Here's Nix to throw. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on third down. Back to throw is Nix. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Nick's gonna throw for it. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
16 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now Nick's going to look to throw.
First down.
That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Bombers.
On second down, it's Nix. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Tyreek now to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Out to his right. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30. line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Forced out wide. He'll air one out for Higgins. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incompletion. On 2nd down, Dart. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And he can hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play.
Can we change that right now?
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got the hookup to Minka Fitzpatrick. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Nix now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will even this score. It's now 21-all.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Tyreek now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. First and 10.
Let's go now. 17 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Take over.
To throw is Dart. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins go up by 7. 28-21.
Bengals 21. Jaxson Sanders to kick off for Miami.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hold on a second. Bombers. Ready? Chill.
Throwing. Nix. Moving outside the pocket. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
That's good for a Dolphins.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
To the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. It's Dart to the left side in the hands of Hill. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Dart gonna throw it again. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. To the air again goes Dart. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jaxson Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Passing right side, and Chase has it. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Second down. Nix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
Well, it seems this game
All right,
is
bro. I
getting to the
can
point,
appreciate a good throw.
defense optional. I mean,
I can
both
show
these teams are
appreciation
really
for good
just
throw
having their
because I like to
way
throw the ball.
with their
That was a
opponent
great throw.
going up and down the
But it
field.
won't happen
And
again.
after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. To the air on 2nd down. Dart.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come 19. Come 70 Ranger, 70 Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7. Last name 19. Take over.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That gains an even 60 yards. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And he will score. Game on. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set. Ready,
Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
On the ground, it's Edwards. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Throwing, Dart. That is caught. Finding Higgins. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Dolphins 1st down.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Dart. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big one here in the 4th quarter to gain a 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Got it. Ready?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19 Lion. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and 11.
Forward, Bravo 80. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 rep, 18 rep. Buffalo 18. Check go.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got it at about the 8, and he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 22.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Edwards. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a loss of 1.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Again, it'll be Edwards. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Can the defense do it again from the 1?
Let's go now.
3rd down now and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That one, take it in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Bengals 1st down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A pickup there of 28 yards. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
On the run to the right. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
The Bengals will line up.
Here's Nix to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
They'll run it with Edwards. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Here's a 2nd and 9. Dart. That's caught by Hill. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. And a shotgun. It's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing. Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Here we go. This is 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. Now he'll work his way out right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. Sending it downfield for that. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
Yeah. Please ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My thing I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. This be hating no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish rap, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On our pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the goat. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running bank pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. This be hating no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish rap, most want it.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blind was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any frog. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up to shows booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premier album.
places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know